Hi everyone, Paul Morbid here, Morbid Team Entertainment and Bolex Repair Philippines. This is a Super 8 Bolex 233 Compact S, and I'm going to go on and show you how to disassemble it. By the time Bolex got into Super 8 cameras, they did not make quality cameras. However, I know there's a lot of you out there who do have some Bolex Super 8 cameras and are doing well, but for the most part, they did not work that great whatsoever. So what I do want to show you is this one has no power. I just really decided just to disassemble it and so forth. It's probably not worth repairing at all. Okay, so you have to use typically a hair dryer and heat off this stuff right here. Okay, so just heat it up. So yes, it would mean you would just be going down this leatherette right here and heating that off and that type of a thing. Although this is already flaked off essentially. Okay, that's what you would do. Alright. So then you can go through it and start peeling it up. I'm going to show you what you get under here. Alright. It's one piece. I'll put that over there. Okay. And here's another. I'm going to get closer on this. There we go. And I just don't like the way the camera is built, essentially. And for servicing, I just don't care for that at all. I just want to show you what's under the leatherette. Be very careful with it. Okay, there you are. You do have this metal thing right here, so let's see. Okay, I'm going to move that off. Put that up there. Remove this off. Put that there. Okay. This is just for the door. I'm going to get in there and clean that. Okay. Yeah, this camera's a bit tricky, so when you come over here, and if you've seen some of my video about on another camera, Super 8 camera, if you've got a screwdriver and you're picking through here like this to try to find one of these screws, or and you get up here and it will kind of give an indentation, and here, okay, then here that is false. However, we do have this section and this section. All right. Now, if I'm not mistaken, trying to get a screwdriver there. Is that corrosion? Yep. This one's corroded. Really bad. So that's why it's dead. That's the shutter right there. Okay. This camera right here is just dead. Finally. Okay. Pop this up. And there is a flathead screw right here. Okay. I think I've got movement. Yes. And for what you pay for this camera, which is probably about $20 US, it's probably not worth going through all this. That did it. Okay, lay this down. Widen it out so you can see it. We'll take this right off. Just like so. Okay. To the side. Alright. As you can see, I've got a lot of corrosion here. Here's the shutter at the end of my pencil eraser, right there. Okay. I've looked through the viewfinder of this camera and I really like what I see, but it's just a camera's just not meant to last, really. But there are a lot of people out there who still have some that do work. But I think when this model dies, it dies. Okay, this screw, and this screw. You know, even if this camera or your camera that you have like this model has no power, I can tell you right now it's just really not going to be worth it. It's going to cost more in shipping. The bill from the technician is going to be expensive. usually, for their time and expertise. And depending on how deep they're going to have to go. Even if the lens is going to have to be recollimated. Well, it shouldn't be the case here. Okay. Okay. Bend this back out, and all that's happening here is some of the wiring down here. As you can see, is tightly connected straight up into here. Here's a big issue. Swing this around. So this corrosion, look at all that. All that corrosion there. There you are. Heavily, heavily corroded. Even some here. Now if I can get back in there and clean it and everything's okay, then we're doing all fine and well. That's what's going to happen. Who knows? I might go in there and check it out. You know? But I can tell you this much. From a technician's point of view, this is really, I can probably tell you this is as far as I want to go. It just really is as far as I want to go with it. It's just not worth going any further than cleaning it off really good, reassembling it, and seeing if it powers up. Okay? Alright, so now you know how to disassemble this. If you want to go that far. There's really not that much to it. Okay? As you can see. In closing, just to share a few things to you about later models of Bolex cameras, is starting with a P4 and out, and then, you know, on the Super 8 cameras, is that they always tend to have this leatherette. And if they didn't have the leatherette, they had that pretty attractive aluminum on them. Okay? And even you see here, they got these thin pieces of metal and aluminum right here. Okay? And even the stuff on the outside, the aluminum, and you know, if you didn't have to heat it off with a hair dryer like with this leatherette, you have to peel off the aluminum or leatherette, something with any type of watchmaking tool, you know, guitar pick, anything like that, okay? And just get that around there. Don't bend it, whatever you do, if it's the aluminum. Okay? And they did that, and it's always hiding some type of tiny screws under there. So if you find out you can't get a part moving, that's what's going on. That is the secret of the mystery of those Bolex cameras. Can't get it moving, it means something is hiding, lurking beneath. And there's your answer. Alright? So that's it. Do contact me at the social media outlets provided on the screen. And remember, always, when you get these later Bolex cameras, when those parts won't move, something's hiding. Check up under there, that leatherette, that aluminum, and you'll find that those screws are hiding up under there, just like I've just shown you right here. That's the secret again to the mystery. Remember, do subscribe. Till next time, later.